today I'm going to show you how to make sushi. What are these called? Yaki sushi nori. Yaki sushi nori. Whatever. They're basically these things that rolling paper to make sushi. Roasted laver. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, this is a total of $14.99, so $15 for 100 sheets. There you go, they're called sheets. For the meat, I'm going to be using this Gardein. This is one of the best products for vegans on the market. I would definitely recommend it to everyone. It's called Gardein, and it's the Mandarin orange chicken. But I'm going to also be using this, and then the third ingredient and also, if you are craving ice cream, go ahead and try this Nada Moo. And I honestly love all of their flavors, but this is my ultimate favorite. It's the mint chocolate. I've always been a sucker for mint chocolate, and as well as my boyfriend, so we always get this. But it's a Nada Moo brand. It's delicious. You have to try it. It's made out of coconut milk, and if you do not like coconut milk, then you are going to be actually pretty excited about this product because it does not taste like coconut. It just tastes like ice cream. Also, I smell burnt. Alright, so it's going to be 4 in about 34 minutes or so. And I definitely need to start cooking. So the very first thing that I'm going to start with is my rice. So I'm going to flip this over. I'll probably have to be having to go get some rice soon, but this is the one that I'd like to get. I don't know how long this will last me, but I always get the jasmine rice, the 3 ladies, and it looks like this. It's very beautiful, and I could actually make like a little bag out of this after I'm done. I'm definitely saving all of my my little bags because you could definitely use it for little crafts and stuff. So it's very exciting, and this is the type of rice that I get. They don't like to see you winning. I want to see you in a penitentiary. Alright, so the 2 appliances that I'm going to be working with today are my rice cooker and my little oven, as you can see right there. I don't like this oven that very much because it gets really dirty, but we're just going to go ahead and use it because it's very convenient. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean the top of my crock pot because it's a little dusty. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and get this off and then rinse it. Alright, and then once I've done that, I take this out, like this, I take this out, and this is where I'm going to put my rice. So, usually I like to make 2 cups of rice, but I'm only going to make about 1.5 because I won't be having any, maybe later, probably not. This is half a cup, so here's 1, 2, here's 3. We're all done with the rice, so we can put it away. Now we're going to wash our rice. I'm going to show you how I wash my rice. Okay, so I run the water, and I kind of rinse my hands before I do it, and I just, I fill it up with water, and then I kind of move it around a little bit with my hand, so I can get all of the starch out of here. Just extra starch, and so as you can see, the water is white, and we're just trying to get rid of all that water. And once you see the water turn clear, then you know that it has been cleaned. Nima, where have you been, Eames? It's still very white. Hi, little babies. Hi, little babies. My little babies. All right. And once you do the 3rd rinse, it's a little more clear, but still very cloudy. And we go ahead and rinse it one more time. As you can see, it's a lot clearer now. I think I'm just going to rinse it one more time after this, and it should be good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you okay? You get spooked so easily now, big eye. You okay, little tinies? As you can see, it's definitely a lot clearer now, so Okay, so we just filled a shitload. Now I'm going to fill this up with water. And since I did 1.5 cups, I am going to fill it up all the way until maybe like the second mark. Here as marks, maybe like 2.5. I honestly don't count it. I just make sure that all of the rice has been submerged in water and that it's an equal amount of water and rice. So let me see. Here, let me show you. It has been submerged and I can tell that there's an equal amount of layering with water and then the rice. So as much as rice, you just put that all the way above. And then to start it, obviously you just put it in here. You close it. You plug it in. And then you press on power and then white rice. And then we make sure that the vent is facing away from the cabinets, because it is very bad if it just, you know, puts it on there, because it can definitely damage the wood and we don't want that. So yeah, now let's move on with our mock meat. So here I have a little pan and I have some aluminum foil since I've run out of parchment paper. So here I have my aluminum foil. And I only need a little bit, about this much. It's gonna be uneven now, but it should be fine. All right, now that we have that there, I'm gonna just get this up over here. And then I'm going to get my Gardines, but before I do that, I gotta sanitize them because I didn't do self-checkout. The H-E-B that I went to doesn't have self-checkout, so someone else touched it, and it also touched the little, you know, grocery thingy where everyone puts their stuff. And sometimes, I'm not even kidding you, that is wet, and sometimes it has like blood from meats and stuff like that, and I think that's so disgusting. So I definitely sanitize my groceries after I buy them. We're gonna go ahead and do it for our ice cream. And we're also going to do it for our seaweed. Yeah, sanitizing your groceries afterwards is very important, so you don't get any contamination from other people's germs, because there's so many people that go to the grocery store, and also some of those people are sick since it is flu season. I am not going to get sick this season, this winter break, because my immune system is so strong because I am a vegan. Anyways, since I have sanitized, I'm going to move this out of the way. They don't like to see you winning. Now I'm gonna wash my hands. Even though I've sanitized my groceries.
Hey, big boy. Hi, my big boy. What you doing, you silly goose? I love you.
Nemo, where you going? They don't like to see you winning. Wanna see you in a penitentiary. I'm sending you my baby to the mission. I wanna be the one you again. Alright, so we go ahead and open this up. I'll go ahead and show you how many little nuggets are in here. And also this comes with the sauce, obviously, and that we put aside. We were right, there's 17 nuggets in here. So now we place our little nuggets just like that. Whoa. And then we turn on our little oven. We put it on our oven mode. And then we put this right in here. And since we don't want it to be ready until maybe 4:30 because that's the time he gets here, we're gonna go ahead and leave it at 275. Or you can leave it at 250, it really doesn't matter, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. Maybe just in between 250 and 275. And I'm gonna go ahead and store this, throw this away, and then store this and put it in the fridge.
Hi, little Bebes. Bebes. Bebes, what you doing? What you doing? It's so big boy. It's so big boy.
It's about 4:30 and our rice is steaming hot. Let's get ready to roll our sushis. Sushi rolls. Now, all we need to do is take out a sheet out of the packet very carefully, and then after we do that, we're going to differentiate between the shiny part and the kind of rough part. There you see the shiny part, and that's going to be going downwards. So you're going to put your rice on the rough side, and then you're going to place it like this so the lines are horizontal and parallel, just like that. You take your nuggets and you're going to cut them in half because we're going to use 2 nuggets per sushi roll, and they're just going to be lining up, and it's honestly much easier if you just cut them in half. So now we get our jasmine rice out of the rice cooker, and we're just going to go ahead and spread it out. It's not going to be anything special, just go ahead and spread it out as much as you can, and then once you think it's been spread out for your liking, you're going to go ahead and press it down just like this, and then after that you're going to go ahead and get some more rice and then fill in the empty spots. Once you have filled your seaweed sheet about 3/4 of the way, you can stop there and begin to press down the rice to make sure that we're getting an even layer of rice throughout the whole roll. Now we are going to put our fillings in. In this case, it's going to be some avocado slices and the half-size nuggets. You can cut your 1/4 of an avocado in half just like that, and if the avocado is ripe enough, it will fall apart from the peel very easily. So once you have that done, you can put it on your seaweed sheet on top of your jasmine rice, and it's okay if it is not completely even or if it somehow sticks out at the end. It's gonna be fine once it has been rolled out. So go ahead and put 2 of the little half-size nuggets on one end and then the other 2 on the other end, and we're gonna go from there. Once you have that set down, we can go ahead and start rolling. So just get your sheet of paper and very gently just go just like a burrito, just on top. And as you can see, I didn't roll it really good on this one, but it still came out pretty nice. And so after you do that, you just let it sit. Some people get some water just to stick the ends, but you honestly don't need it if you have fresh made jasmine rice like myself, due to the fact that the steam will close that automatically. Now for the cutting part, you can go ahead and cut both of them at the same time. First in the middle on both ends, and then do the same thing on the other end. So from the middle there, and then do the middle of that half sushi roll, and then the middle of the other half sheet roll. And your knife sometimes gets a little starchy and it won't cut as much or easily, but you can go ahead and solve that problem by just rinsing your knife with water and then trying to cut that again. So here I'm going to get a total of 10 pieces, I believe. 2, 4, 6, 8. Actually 8 pieces. And it's okay if some of your avocado slips away on the ends. It should be fine. Just go ahead and cut, and it's all going to end up in your tummy very soon. Now we have a total of 16 sushi bites just for one person, and that should be enough to feed a guy. So that's what it looks like. It looks very beautiful. It's not the best that I've made, but it's definitely very, very delicious. And that is the sauce that I'm going to be using. It actually came with a packet of the Mandarin chicken, and it's very, very good if you go ahead and use that sauce for the sushi because it makes it less dry. Here's another sushi roll. I actually ended up making my own sushi roll this time. and I made it out of a falafel patty. So I used half of a falafel patty and I cut it in half, and then I put some cilantro and tomato, and that is my sushi. I only got to make one for myself. I usually just make one is enough, and it was so delicious. I used that same mandarin or orange sauce that I used for the other sushis, and it came out delicious. I would definitely recommend for everyone to try this recipe because it's so easy and definitely really inexpensive. The two main sushi rolls that I showed you how to make totaled up to $2.13 total for both rolls. That's gonna go ahead and complete this video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you like this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and leave me a comment down below and tell me that you like it.